Welcome to the second round of the tournament. From now on, matches will be best of 5.
I'm a little bit excited for the newcomers, as I've mentioned multiple times. Wibe, what about you? How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I think there's definitely some, good contenders who are new.
Alright, so
Good.
for our next match, we're gonna have here Deadsquirl versus Brobob. That's gonna be the first match of round 2.
Deadsquirl and Brobob. This is going to be an intense fight. It's rookie versus... Will Deadsquirl be able to pull it in? Will he be the new rank?
Alright, beginning Tornado from Deadsquirl, he definitely has the advantage within speed. Early kick from Brobob, a bolt from Deadsquirl, and a Tornado hits him with the slam, and Brobob is down. That's going to be 1-0 Deadsquirl.
But the fight's not over yet. Brobob has more up his sleeve. Oh my goodness. Wibe, how are you feeling so far? This is definitely a surprising tournament.
Like I've mentioned before, Deadsquirl is very good. He's really good at time as well. Pretty fast when his moves out, hitting those good bolts. It looks like he takes 2-0. Alright, so again, Deadsquirl again hitting the first Tornado. Coming with those autos, an early kick from Brobob, a bolt from Deadsquirl, Tornado, and Deadsquirl actually loses. It's going to be 2-1.
He's getting nervous.
Sure, right. You can see it.
Alright, comes in with the first Tornado again, followed by a slam by both of them. Hitting those autos. You get a slam from Deadsquirl, Tornado, and Deadsquirl is down again. 2-2. I don't think I've seen him blood rush once that way.
So we'll take this final to round 3. Early spin again from Dead.
They're both coming in very strong. Slam from Dead, a bolt, Tornado, and Dead is actually going to take the L. Brobob with that 3-2.
Deadsquirl was an amazing contender, but at the end of the day, veterans will remain veterans.
Next, we're going to have Unknown Rogue Warrior versus Rogue.
Rogue versus Rogue.
It's going to be a little...
They're coming in. Moria starts with a kick. She gets... Unknown Rogue Warrior really making use of those animation cancels. Hit her with a sting, a kick. She is dropping fast. She hits the bolt. Unknown follows with his own. And it looks like Moria is dropping fast. Unknown winning with 821 health points.
They're starting to space things out, create a little bit of dip. Moria gets off a great match.
Looks like Moria may have lagged there a little bit. They're lagging a lot, actually. And it's going to be an L for Moria. Hitting the bolts, hitting a crit on it as well.
This is rather sad, actually. I definitely want to see more from Moria, but MS does play a big factor in this fight, and at the end of the day, only the strongest connection can win sometimes. There we go.
The match starts.
That's a bit odd. He started off with a kick. I'm not sure why he did. You never want to start off with a kick. Whoa. Pull up good bolts.
Looks like he's going to take the W again. It's going to be a 3-0.
Alright, and the next match we're going to have here is going to be Vince versus zacaraa.
Calling it a rip for himself.
Start already losing confidence and morale for them. Nonetheless, they're starting to get good hits. But Vince, it looks like he might have the advantage here. He's definitely starting to get some misses on him.
It looks like zacaraa actually missed his sting on Vince as well.
Exactly.
Definitely not good for the Rogue. Ooh, zacaraa has gone berserk. As we've seen previously, Vince has, troubles with berserk, so will he be able to take the win? Starting off with a buff, maybe not the best idea going against berserk. We're definitely going to see how this plays out. Hitting him with a flaming sword, a dodge, flaming shuriken, followed by another flaming sword, hitting another buff, and taking the L. zacaraa left with over 800 health. If he loses this one, he might just switch it up to Paladin. We're really just going to have to wait and see.
Indeed.
Alright, starting off the buff again. Zacaraa coming in with a tornado followed by a slam. Hitting him with a bunch of autos. Flaming sword from Vince, followed by another buff. Then a wind sword, a bolt. Zacaraa hitting the slam, bringing Vince down all the way to 489 health.
A lot of
Vince staying strong, hitting at 350 crit. Vince surviving with only 70 health takes Zacaraa down. Okay, babybish is eating.
There you have it, guys.
We got a flame sword from Vince, followed by a dodge. You get a slam from Zacaraa. A kick, a tornado. Vince is very low. Looks like Zacaraa's actually going to take the win, bringing it up to a 2-2. Vince is going Paladin.
Smart move, especially since
starting off with the shield, hitting that radiant slash. Hitting a couple autos, so the hail slam from Zacaraa coming with those autos, staying very aggressive on Vince, not letting him out of his sight, hitting him with consecutive blows. Vince definitely feeling it, bringing him down to 700, with a hail bringing him to 1,000. Zacaraa hitting more of these slams, only taking Vince on a 748 before he took the L. And it's going to be Cakes and Menae.
That's a little bit sudden.
Alright, the match begins. First tornado from Cakes, followed by a slam. Looks like Cakes is definitely in an advantage here. Menae hitting the early kick, now we're getting a blood rush. Hitting the slam of bolts. Running around. Another slam from Menae. Cakes really takes the win, like... Honestly, it was in Cakes' favor.
Is Menae going to be able to pull this win? Oops.
Alright, we got a tornado at the same time for both of them, followed by a slam from Menae. Menae again hitting that early kick. Coming out with that tornado and being killed by Cakes at 530 health. 2-0, mcthickcakes.
2-0 high.
Things are starting to get a little bit more exciting.
Wow.
Alright, we got Menae coming with that flaming sword, hitting those dodges. Hit another dodge, not getting off too many buffs, not a single buff so far actually. There we go, the first buff from Menae, hitting that flaming shuriken followed by a buff, and Cakes in an amazing crit for like 600 damage.
Alright, so next we're gonna have Produca versus PHJezreel.
I've seen Produca before, they're good ninja, from what I have seen so far. Oh, looks like PH is going Necromancer, or is that... oh no, that's Produca going Necro versus a Berserk in this type of corridor. It's definitely a risky move on Produca's part.
Exactly, and she's not even creating good distance. This is going to be a devastating loss for Produca.
Oh, and Produca takes the win. So, as a range, you can have the skeleton out there doing the damage while just playing Ring Around the Rosie with the pillar.
And it seems like he's going to be doing it again. But PhD is still trying to create the, trying to close in the distance. But it's just
looks like PH is doing much better this round. That's going to be 1-1. Oh, we get a change from Produca to Paladin as well.
Alrighty, now we're starting to get familiar. Berserker versus Paladin. This is going to be a unique battle. PH is definitely going to have to utilize his bolts if he wants to win against the Paladin. And they're starting with a dodge already.
We get some good plays coming from Produca. I'm playing very aggressive against Berserk, which can work in the Berserk's favor. Hitting that mid bolt plus a shield. Looks like Produca is creating some distance there. Taking this time to actually kite away.
And who won?
I believe PH won that match.
So far, that'll be 2-1.
Okay, Zerker versus Zerk.
Not bad. Let's see what you got, Produca.
Looks like PH has pushed Produca back to the ropes, forcing him to go Zerk. Produca hitting that blood rush. Oh, and that's gonna be a 3-1 PH.
We're moving on to the last two matches of round 2, and we're gonna have some good ones here because it's only the top players that are left. So next match is going to be Illusion versus Baby.
Oh.
We'll just have to see. They're both amped up. Ooh, he gets
Oh, and
first.
Envy, just to be sure, the prize money is for $10 or $20.
Babybish needs to confirm that.
Alright,
It's $10 for the winner.
my goodness, that was not
Baby
much of a...
Bish going Dragon Slayer. Alright.
But what about round 2? That's when things get a little bit more intense. Illusion start. Get a
Now you
little
get
bit more
Baby
intense.
Bish going in, hitting him with the, the one thing that Dragon Slayers do, the throwing thing.
They call it
Coming in with those slashes, yep, another lance throw.
Danny?
Oh, and then it's going to be 1-1.
Not flaunting, not moving, not doing anything.
Alright, the match starts again. Babybish switching to their ninja, hitting the dodge. It looks like they have 2 stacks already. Hit another dodge, really staying up in the health pool. Being silenced by Illusion, being hit by the bolts. Babybish going in for her own bolts, or his own bolt. And then with the wind slash, the bolt.
It looks like Illusion might just take it.
That's going to be 2-1.
And Illusion are going at it again. Get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's see if
Alright,
you
the
guys
match
got.
starts.
Is this 2-1 for Illusion so far?
Yeah, still
This,
2-1.
yeah, Babybish coming in with that slash attack.
Ooh,
A bolt
Illusion gets an
from
early.
Illusion.
Not any.
Oh, looks like Illusion might just take the L. That is going to be 2-2.
It seems that Illusion's going to switch up with Berserk. This is going to be a little bit tough for Babybish. Berserkers are definitely a little bit of a hard contender going against Dragon Slayer. And he has not created any distance, so going to... Oh, but he hit with an early bolt, Babybish. Hit with Illusion.
Son-
God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Pulls out the comeback.
That is going to be 3-2 Babybish.
I did not see this coming at all.
Sack, motherfucker!
Balance with Illusion.
What we saw here was an impressive. Babybish remains victorious, remains on top, and Illusion is going to have to take the walk of shame.
Alright, so this is going to be the last match of round 2. And that is wibe versus Whodis.
You can see both of them standing completely still. Just a little bit of... And we get
Just going
started.
Dragon Slayer. And with the Tornado, I'm going to go in for the Slam. And with a couple of these, I'm going to hit that early kick, actually. Hit a bolt as well, followed by a Tornado, which is actually going to miss. And I did not land my bolt, I just realized. Whodis on the run here, coming with that Tornado, finishing him off.
Alright, so we're going to be starting our round shortly. Wibe is starting to try and close the distance. Whodis obviously trying to separate. But it seems that Wibe is consistent. He's staying close. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of lag.
Right.
Wibe a little bit of his bolts.
Oh,
But it just
That
seems-
was nasty, bro.
But I have a little more high hopes for Whodis. Definitely more consistent with his neck. And they're both going to have to utilize their skeletons. Whodis gets his off.
oh
early.
shoot.
Wibe follows through. Circle around each
Alright,
other.
this is going to be an L.
Oh, Why? Come on, have the confidence.
Going live, going live. Down, bro. That's
Why
2-1, yeah?
Well, I predicted and foretold his own loss.
It's rough, man, it's rough.
It is very rough. You're right, baby. So we're gonna have to.
She got
to
chance,
stay-
right?
gonna have to wait and see what our opponents have to offer. It's on to with the Berserker now, and he's already starting off bad, not having any distance closed in. Whodis is already separating, utilizing the skeleton. Oh, actually, it's trapped. Wibe might get a good win here. He's closing distance in. He is using his spin. This is going to be an effective win from Wibe. And already, Whodis creating not too good distance. Wibe is latching onto him. The skeleton's following through. It's getting a little bit stuck. He pulls off a good bolt, but it seems that this one is already determined. Wibe might get a good win here. It's all coming down to his seconds, and he puts on the win.
Alright, so one more time, just to make sure, Brobob is here, Unknown Rogue is here, Vince is here, mcthickcakes is here, PH is here, babybish and wibe. Okay.
Yep. I'm looking at the lineup. I feel pretty confident in a win. Babybish definitely a threatening force on the lineup here.
I will have to say, I am very pumped up for this final coming rounds. So who is going to be going up against each other first?
So we got Vince versus Brobob.
The palms are sway for this one.
Brobob is definitely very consistent with his Berserk play. I have very high confidence in him. We got Vince starting off with the buff, it would seem. Hitting another buff right now. He's going to go with the bolts, followed by a dodge. He's very low, 212 health. Brobob finishing him off with a slam.
Oh, it looks like he's showing.
Alright, you got Vince in the buff again. Brobob coming with that tornado. Vince in Flaming Sword, going off with the earlier dodge than what we've been used to from him. Looks like he lost both his dodge and his buff. Hitting another dodge, just trying to stay in. Brobob finishing him with auto attacks. Will we see a switch from Vince? Yes, we do. The Paladin comes out.
My goodness. The versus a Berserker. That could be the best.
Something very important about the Berserker here. He needs to get most of his damage in between the two Paladin shields. Make sure to also use this Raging Strike while he's under 50%, which he didn't do here actually, because then he didn't get his damage buff. Brobob didn't, and he's most likely going to lose because of that.
Or the Reckless Smash, I want to say.
And already Vince starts off with Rage. They are not separating at all. They're definitely making sure to get hit.
This time Brobob did actually use the Raging Strike correctly and got his damage buff, so should be better off.
And there we go.
The next fight we're going to have here is going to be mcthickcakes versus PHJezreel.
Thick Cakes is definitely starting to excite things.
I'm hitting those autos. PH hitting the kick at 50%. Ending Cakes.
Cakes did get off the bolt, but it just wasn't enough, apparently. Not sure what people are doing.
Alright, they started again. Bariste.
That's
Okay.
right.
Oh, Cakes hit the buff. Went to 0 and came back with a bolt. Still being ended by PH, the newcomer. It's going to make it 2-1 PH.
And his Birches gone? So I don't want him going around and see invites. Ooh, he starts off with a
Alright,
great
the match
spin.
starts again.
They're creating no distance, making sure to follow up again. But Cakes does shield him.
Cakes doing a lot of backpedaling.
Ooh.
Hitting that bolt. She has a little bit until her heal, and she ends him. 130 HP left. That's going to be 2-2.
Looks like we'll be starting shortly. Cakes already shielding himself. They're creating no distance. Starting to get very little dodge. Just dodge from PHJezreel.
Oh, PH getting the buff. Hitting the slam. Looks like PH might actually just take this one. Ooh. And ends Cakes off. That is going to be a 3-2 PH.
Wibe versus babybish.
This is the fight we've been waiting for, folks. Babybish and wibe, they're both looking ready to kill each other at this point. Both going berserker too. Already, Babybish is trying to create the distance. Oh, Ninja actually. My bad, folks. Babybish is definitely starting to create a great distance and then striking at the last seconds.
Though, and he drops down. There must have been a lot of dodges there. Babybish still had plenty of his health left. Alright, let's start second duel here.
Again, Babybish creating great distance. And he's hitting with the
Starts
fire.
with the weaken and the dot. Wibe is just under 50%, gets his buff. Crucial last couple abilities here, and Babybish doesn't actually dodge, so he'll go down.
Looks like Wibe is staying the same. And the same for Babybish. Same, he's using the same strategy as well, creating the and striking at the last second with flame.
Gets both the weaken and the dot on the berserker, very important, otherwise berserker damage is very high. But Wibe is coming back. That does seem to be a dodge actually by Babybish, and he'll take the win with that.
Remember, folks, you can only switch if you are losing. And it seems that Babybish is not doing a good job creating distance this time. It looks like he's lagging a little bit, actually. Oh,
Wibe does have.
Wibe being respectful and waiting for Babybish.
$2,000 years later. Six and a half hours later. One eternity later.
The Wibe we have, we're gonna postpone the match with Babybish because it seems like he's having some issues with his internet. So we're gonna run another match with the people that already passed, and then we'll run yours after that. So the next match that we're gonna have here is actually going to be Brobob versus PHJezreel.
Well, some people just pick up on the game and its mechanics really quickly. He may adapt.
He may not, though, as Brobob is definitely efficient at using. He managed to pull off at the last second. Creating no distance again. Looks like Brobob might pull off his bolts, but PH does first. Ooh. Oh my.
We haven't really seen him play anything else, so we don't know if he actually has any other classes.
Alright, goes with the tornado, hits him with a slam. Oh, he does kick early, I just noticed. And that's going to be a 3-0 rebound. Or Brobob.
My god, that was devastating.
Now we're gonna continue the fight between Wibe and Babybish. This that is gonna continue from 2-1 for Babybish. Babybish is locked into Ninja. Wibe can play whatever class you want.
Already they're locked into each other, like you said, and it seems that Wibe is not able to completely close the distance, which is definitely oh my goodness, never mind. It seems that it was enough for Babybish, and it's going to be 2-2.
That's going to be a 2-2. And I'm also going Ninja. I switched to Compelling and Ninja. If you guys noticed that.
That's a good idea. Wibe is great with Ninja as well. Personally, I've seen him more than enough. Babybish is definitely going to have to adapt, and we're just going to have to see what goes from there.
Oh, Babybish actually switching it to Dragon Slayer.
Ooh, just on turn of
Locking me into Ninja. Alright.
Envy, this is definitely getting intense.
Definitely getting intense. Wibe at the end actually decided to go ninja instead of the paladin. I personally think that staying the paladin would have been better, as it wouldn't have been so easy for babybish to counter it with a DS, because paladin does actually beat DS, but against the ninja, babybish is able to just go that Dragon Slayer, which ninja is very hard to beat a Dragon Slayer as a ninja. So babybish is going to take it 3-2. Now we're going to move into the semi-finals. We have 4 people left in the tournament in total. Next match is going to be babybish versus Unknown Rogue.
I just played Rogue.
Rogue can actually be very effective against ninja depending on how the ninja kites.
I'm not going to kite, bro. I'm not going to come here.
Babybish is definitely not kiting either. He's being very aggressive. He got his first blow out early.
There you go, bro.
Hey, Unknown Rogue Warrior staying rogue.
Yeah, this speed of typing is something that you're just gonna have to catch the.
I just kiting a bit more kiting this time, yeah.
Unknown Rogue Warrior is really taking a lot of damage. It's a last second bolts, but it will not be enough.
Bro, where you going, bro?
He's kiting. Oof.
Oops! Bro, I know he's
Baby
dirty, bro.
Bish glitches him.
Glitches.
That was dirty, bro.
We will assume that that was unintentional.
Right, shots fired, bro. Without kiting. What's that guy doing, bro? Wow, he's losing.
Alright, they're finally getting started. Warrior gets his first hits.
Unknown Rogue Warrior dropping fast.
Oh my goodness.
GG.
Alright, it's gonna be Brobob versus babybish.
Right, so he's
Still
moving, yeah?
Still impressive play by babybish. He's gonna be going up against Bro. He gets his first hits. So far, no dodges. It's definitely closing in the distance. Getting a little bit more attention each time, folks. Pulls out the bolts. Starting to create distance once again. Great kite. And a great step. That was intense.
Playing Berserker the whole tournament so far.
Yeah.
Alright, Bob goes in, starts off with the tornado, followed by a slam. Even with those autos, really sticking to babybish. Try not to let him go, hits a 405 crit. Lands the bolts, followed by a slam. He actually might just take it. It's gonna be a 1-1 from Bob.
Does actually take.
It was a good fight, but Brobob did pull it in at the last seconds. And it looks like he changed his class again, Dragon Slayer.
Oh, Dragon Slayer versus Berserk. If Berserk...
Maybe having that pocket Dragon Slayer switch too. It's been working out for him so far.
I'm gonna have to give it to Bob. If Berserk knows how to use the class, they can beat a Dragon Slayer. Bob takes the L. It's gonna be a 2-1 baby. Alright, Bob is staying Berserk. He did change his cross skill. What to? We're gonna have to find out. Alright. And babybish is gonna take the win.